Hey there YouTube, this is 101 Bronson back here again, and today I'm going to be showing you my Dolph Lundgren DVD collection. This is going to be a little shorter video since I don't excuse me, since I don't own as much of Dolph Lundgren stuff as I would like. I guess it's about 12 to 13 films of his that I own, so that's modest, right? And after I'm done showing you, I actually have a few two to be exact. I have two new Sylvester Stallone DVDs that I'm going to be showing you as a little update on that. So let's get started, shall we? First up is this little Bluray box set of 6 movies. Direct Contact, wait, I'm going to put it closer. Direct Contact, Icarus, The Package, Blood of Redemption, Skin Trade, and Shark Lake. Most of them I actually haven't checked out yet, I must admit. I've seen Direct Contact, I thought that was okay. Icarus I thought was pretty decent actually. The Package I haven't seen. Blood of Redemption I haven't seen. I have seen Skin Trade. And Shark Lake I'm also yet to dig into, so yeah, about half of this I've seen, so for those 3 that I haven't seen, I'd say check it out for yourself. I can't really comment on it. So yeah, there you go. I do remember this one, and I can comment on this one. So this is Command Performance. Die Hard in a at a concert arena, and Dolph actually plays the drums right there. Dolph Lundgren is a drummer, and he's doing a rock concert in an arena, and then of course terrorists come in, and there's the Die Hard scenario plays out at the rock concert. Pretty cool concept though, I must say, and I thought it was a pretty decent movie. I really liked it. Next up, probably one of the more hated on Dolph Lundgren films, Masters of the Universe, the He-Man movie of the 80s. I've owned this film for now I guess about 2 years, and I only watched it like for the first time 3 or 4 months ago. So not that long ago, right? And I've heard all the negative stuff about it, and that it's the movie that basically killed the Can group. Yeah. I didn't really mind this movie that much. I like Dolph. I mean, he didn't have a lot of lines, and to be honest, his English wasn't up to the standards of him delivering long monologues or stuff, but he did have the physique and the look for He-Man. I mean, you gotta give him that. Courtney Cox, I thought, was fantastic in one of her first parts. I mean, fantastic might be a bit of a stretch, but I thought she was great. I thought she was fine. Let's put it that way. I thought she was fine, right? I liked her anyway. So, yeah, that's where I'm going up. I liked her in the performance anyway. So I thought Frank Langella, he did great as Skeletor in my opinion. I really haven't grown up with He-Man. When I was a kid, I saw some of the cartoons. I collected some of the action figures back then, I believe, or I not collected, but I had some of the action figures. So I did know a little bit about He-Man, but not. It wasn't my like big thing back then. I like I said, I watched it and I did own some toys, but that's about it. But so having said that, I really didn't mind this film that much. I think it's actually a little bit underrated. Next up is The Peacekeeper. Actually, the first Dolph Lundgren movie that I owned. Besides, of course, Rocky IV and the Expendables movies. The first one where he was top billed, where he was the star of the film, so to speak. Roy Scheider is actually in this film, from Jaws, you know. I actually thought this was a pretty decent action film. I didn't really mind it. Next up is The Punisher. Yeah, now we're getting into a great action flick. A lot of people don't like this movie because it's, especially the Marvel fanboys that are like, no, the Punisher should be like this, like that, he should have the skull and all these things. Fuck all that. I love this as an 80s action film. I love 80s action films. It's one of my favorite genres. It's one of my favorite eras for the action films is the 80s. And everything that the 80s spawned action wise is usually my thing. So this, The Punisher, I don't care if he has the t-shirt or not. I don't even look at it as a Punisher / Marvel movie. I look at it as a Dolph Lundgren 80s action film, and looking at it that way, I think it's pretty fucking great. Really like The Punisher. I think it's actually underrated. Next up, Red Scorpion, where he plays a Russian Spetsnaz Soviet commando. Yeah, he plays the Russian version of Commando for Schwarzenegger. A Spetsnaz commando. I actually dig this movie. I think it's pretty. That's a pretty great 80s action movie, if you ask me. Pretty much a forgotten movie, but you know, what do you do? Here's probably the most underrated Dolph Lundgren movie, Showdown in Little Tokyo, with Brandon Lee co-starring. And Tia Carrera has actually a small part in it. By the director of Commando with Schwarzenegger. One of my favorite 80s action films. So, and this one really isn't. This one is. It says here running time approximately 76 minutes. That ain't that long for a movie. Even Rocky IV was 5 minutes longer. So yeah, underrated film. Really dig it, and you should check it out too, cause great action film from the 90s. Yeah. Last but not least, Silent Trigger, a special Blu-ray edition from Germany, uncut. I have to say it was pretty good. Not the best Dolph Lundgren film, and it's not the worst. I don't know if you guys are picking that up, but that's my neighbor. She's crazy. So yeah, Silent Trigger, pretty good film. Not the best, not the worst. That's it for the Dolph Lundgren DVDs. Yeah, now for the Sylvester Stallone DVD collection update. I do have 2 new movies of his. Man, what's wrong with me? 2 new movies, like I said. First is Death Race 2000, actually pre-Rocky. This was 2 years before Rocky, the first one, with David Carradine as Frankenstein. I think a lot of people will know the Death Race movies with Jason Statham. I've never seen this one, so I'm gonna check it out tonight. Pretty excited to. And this one I did watch last night, because I got these movies yesterday. Oscar. I had a blast with this movie, I have to tell you the truth. Tim Curry was fantastic. As the linguistics coach of Sylvester Stallone. If I gotta learn how to talk nice, you gotta do it. I never learn how to talk good, dog. Oh, come on, Mr. Provolone. Tim Curry and Stallone, I mean, I thought it was a really funny movie. I think it's actually a little bit underrated. And with that, I do now own every Sylvester Stallone comedy. And I can safely say that it is his best comedy. As much as I have a soft spot / fondness for Rhinestone, I think that is a guilty pleasure of mine, really. I must say, looking at the quality of his comedies, it's way above Stop and My Mom Will Shoot, and it's above Rhinestone. I think it's his best comedy he did, yeah. And does Grudge Match count as a comedy, technically? Because if it does, it's better than Grudge Match, in my opinion, yeah. However, there you have it. Dolph Lundgren collection and Sylvester Stallone DVD update. Up next is going to be my Chuck Norris DVD collection. It's going to be comparable to the Dolph Lundgren DVD collection in that it's quite modest. I'm actually looking at them right now. There's a box set of 6 movies, and then I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 separate movies. So that's also about 12 to 13 films actually Yeah, there's 13. It's about 13 films. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and so long for now.